everyone. Today I wanted to film my first episode of Weekend Bookish Ramblings. This is just a chance for me to kind of wrap things up and talk about book things or whatever kind of things that I don't get a chance to talk about in my other videos. I'm filming outside on my porch today, because I normally film in the middle of the night when the kids are all in bed and everybody's chill, the air conditioning's not running, but I have to pack and get things ready. I'm going on a trip, and so I wanted to go ahead and film this, and so I came outside to escape the noise, but there's all kinds of mockingbirds making noises, so I'm sorry. And then also we have an outside cat, and so here in a minute he's gonna probably come over here and bump the camera and make noise and mess with me. So pardon how I look. Okay, on my habits on Sunday, and if I film on Sunday instead of Saturday, then you'll see this. I try my best not to wear makeup on Sunday. I like to give my skin a rest. I've noticed that as I've gotten older that the process of taking the makeup off really irritates my skin, especially around my eyes. And so I try to give myself at least one day of rest during the week, and so that's what I do on Sunday. Also, my hair. I wash my hair on Sunday nights and dry it and flat iron it and all that good stuff. So it looks very beautiful and unkempt, so I haven't gotten to that yet. Because I still have a lot of laundry and stuff to do. I'm going on that trip, and then, for the week for the kids. Oh, you just bumped the camera. Okay. And oh, do you hear him? Maybe I can get him to come on camera. We have an outside cat that was a stray that came to visit, and then we fed him, and then we just kept him because we kept feeding him. So he's not really ours, but I don't know. And I named him Dwayne The Rock Johnson because he was so big that we thought he was fat, and then when he finally tamed up enough that I could touch him, I put my hands on him, and it wasn't fat. It was all muscles, so he was he's got very broad shoulders for a cat. So let me see if I can get him. Oh, see him? Oh, and he says, I don't want to be touched. So I had to put him right back down. So anyway, he's out here with me, so if you hear cat meowing, then you know that's him. And I'm also drinking a frappe from McDonald's because I live in a small town. We don't even have a Starbucks. How dumb is that? So I have to settle for McDonald's coffee. But anyway, so you could tell from the title, I have a book to unbox. I'm going to get to that in a minute. And so I've kind of talked about things that happen on Sunday and why I look like garbage. Also, I realize I'm an old lady, but I'm a nerdy old lady. Pokemon Go. So here's the deal. When Pokemon was exciting and new back in the 90s or whatever, I was a teenager, and I was sort of trying to be cool, and so I was like, no, I don't like that's for kids, and so I didn't pay much attention to it, so I didn't know very much about it. And so Pokemon Go, it's hilarious. I don't know the names of them, and so I call them weird names, like just based on how they look, and then my kids are like, Mom, oh, you're terrible, ugh, and so whatever. But they think it's pretty cool that I'm playing because, they're too. My daughter has a phone, but my son doesn't have a phone, so they have to live vicariously through me on that. But I talked to my sister, and we were talking about teams. How do you guys feel about teams? I didn't know much about the Pokemon teams, and when I started playing, it took me a while to bump up because I live in a rural area. I don't know if you can tell based on my backyard. Speaking of my backyard, I'm going off topic. I know it looks awful, like a jungle behind me. My husband works out of town, and our lawnmower, the starter went out or something like that. And so every other weekend or so when he's in town, he borrows the lawnmower from his dad and mows the grass. Well, this weekend is a non-home weekend. He's actually in Ohio on a family trip or whatever, like visiting his extended family in Ohio. The rest of us didn't go. And so the grass, like, I don't know why, but our grass is growing. It's dead and patchy in some parts, but it's still, like, rapidly growing. And so, it looks pretty bad. And I don't do yard work. I don't, even if our zero-turn mower was working, that behemoth scares me so much that I can't, I feel anxiety attack coming on just thinking about trying to mow the grass. Like, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably, like, cause major property damage in some way. I can't even conceive it. Okay, so anyway, Pokemon Go. When I leveled up to the point that I could join a gym, I was in the habit of touching the gyms that I got close to, so I could see what kind of gym it was and what the animals were and the usernames of the people who were in the gym or whatever. And when I had leveled up enough to join a gym and I touched a gym, it made me pick a team, and so I was like, I like blue. Blue is the color that I like. So I'm on the blue team. I'm a mystic. And when I told my sister, she went, "Oh, why would you do that? Oh." So, if you play Pokemon Go and you understand why she made that face at me, let me know. It doesn't matter. I don't even know. Like, I don't know. So, anyway, that's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying that. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is Booktube-a-thon starts at midnight, and I will most assuredly be awake. I am a night person. It is my habit to stay up until like 3 in the morning and then sleep until 11 or however long I can get away with. And so I'm not worried about the challenge about I'm sorry, I'm so sweaty, it's so hot, it's like 90 something degrees and it's humid, and it was really pretty, and then I got ready to film, and then all the dark clouds started surrounding, so it might get kind of scary and it might start raining. I don't know, we'll see. Texas weather, you can't, there's no way. So anyway, I will start reading at midnight. I'll grab one of the books off my stack, and I was gonna grab my whole stack of Booktube-a-thon books and bring it out here with me, and I forgot. So, oh well. But there's a video. I have filmed a video of a to be read, and I haven't really changed it. Although there's one book I'm about to unbox, and that might change it a little bit, but you know, not drastically. It's just one book. But I'm a little worried about it because I'm going out of town Monday afternoon, so I don't know how much I'll be able to read because I'll be sitting during the day in a class setting where I'll be in a class learning how to be a better teacher, and I could be a terrible student and hide my books and like hide them under the notepad and like read instead of listening to the instructor. That would be hilarious, but I'm not gonna do that. That's bad. That's not good. But I'll be with my friends, and I have a feeling that they're gonna distract me. And so if I was at home, I could turn off the TV. Ooh, you hear that thunder? Okay, I could turn off the TV and go hide somewhere and read and just immerse myself in the books, like sensory deprivation, and then only give myself a book. But I can't do that in a hotel room with a couple other people, and I'll be in Houston. Will there be lots of Pokemon? That sounds stupid, but I'm excited. Friday night we went to Houston for a Girl Scout trip, me and my daughter, and I was so excited because where we were staying was a Pokestop, so I racked up so many eggs and Pokeballs and great stuff, and I caught some Pokemon there, and one of the other moms was laughing at me, and I was like, look, it's fun, it's not, who's it hurting? Oh, whatever, okay. So, I'm a little worried about Booktube-a-thon for me personally, but the books I chose aren't that long, but I've been watching other people's to-be-read videos, and I am so impressed! They are such long books, and it makes me feel kind of like, ooh, should I have challenged myself a little more? But then I think, no, you do you, boo-boo. Yeah, so, I mean, I think what I've decided to do is, like, sort of to, I don't know, share the experience with you guys. I think I will post a page count. However far I got in Booktube-a-thon, I will give you a page count. And I realize that not all pages are created the same. Some pages have dense, small text, and some pages have, you know, large text and wide margins or whatever. But you know, whatever. I think that will be a good thing. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to unbox. Okay, so this is from Books of Wonder in New York. Oh, here on this side. Books of Wonder of New York. I saw Emma Books's, Emma over at Emma Books. I saw her video about getting a signed copy of V.E. Schwab's This Savage Song, and I was so excited. So, and I'll probably talk about this in another Bookish Rambling, but for those of us who live in small town areas, it's hard for us sometimes to get signed copies or to get book swag and whatever. So if you live close to a metropolis or you live in a metropolis and you're like, book signings every other day, good for you, because I have to, you know, schedule it and get a sitter and drive for hours and or fly, you know. So I'm so excited about this opportunity. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. Like, really, thank you. Because Victoria Schwab is one of my favorite authors. Oh, God, I love her writing. Like, just thinking about... And her Twitter is great, too. Okay, so I slit the tape so that... And I marked out my address. So I slit the tape, marked out my address to get ready for the video. And I have not... I've been a good girl. I have not opened it. I just slit the tape and I didn't open it. I've had it since Friday. And today's Sunday. So I'm dying to open it. We got some packing paper. I'm so proud of you, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, for not meowing constantly. Normally he's a talky kitty, and he just likes to talk and talk and talk and talk. Talk and talk. And he's got a wonderful voice, but I don't necessarily want it in my video. I got some bubble wrap. I love bubble wrap. One of these days, I'm going to do a video about why I read. And, spoiler alert, one of the reasons why I read is because I have anxiety. And reading is one of my coping mechanisms. So, bubble wrap is another one of my coping mechanisms. Okay. Don't blow away. This book is so nice and pretty. Look at it. It's a hardback book. It's got a nice, like, cover. The text here where it says This Savage Song is a bit raised. It's got great colors. So I'm excited by that. Ooh, the wind is picking up. Okay. The book itself is black with red on the cover. It's got an imprint from the publisher. The inside of the book jacket is shiny. You see that? That's cool. So it's like, you know. And she signed it for Celeste. And then she signed it over her name. I'm so, like, this just makes my day. I love getting special bookish things. Okay, inside the book itself, there's also this little, I don't know, card that has her contact info. It has the ISBN number and cool stuff. It has a little bit of a, you know, like what you'd find on the book jacket. I also got the temporary tattoos. One says monster and the other one says human. I'm so excited. So excited. I don't know, you could kind of tell, like, I like real tattoos, so temporary tattoos make me happy too. So, that's great. So, I might swap this one in. Like, I'm so excited. I've been wanting to open this since I got it in the mail. So, alright. Well, my video's kind of getting long, so I'm going to stop it here. Thank you for watching. Good luck on Booktube-a-thon. If you are participating in Booktube-a-thon, good luck. I wish you the best. And I want to see your videos, so you can link them down below. If you like my videos, I know I don't have that many, but I plan on sticking to this. I have plans. I have videos planned. I'm going to film them, whether I'm out here in the yard or if I'm in the house in the middle of the night. So please subscribe. You know, help me build up. And I appreciate it. So until next time, happy reading.